Well, you are likely to run into a few challenges when you take a landscape drawing that's been created in the AutoCAD environment and bring it into gCADPlus. Let's illustrate some of these difficulties. They're not insurmountable, but you need to understand them, I think, and find a way around them. You may see here that this piece of text, and notice in the properties box that it's M text, and it has some spacing that's incorrect, and also an unusual, they're control codes in the contents of the M text itself. So it starts with a backslash, PXM1, then colon, and so on. They're put in there by AutoCAD's text editor. It's a lot more complex than the text editor in gCADPlus, and throws all these little codes in which forces AutoCAD to draw the text using a particular style with a particular spacing and so on. And it's difficult for gCADPlus to take all that information and put it into a form that works flawlessly. We can easily change the spacing over here in the box. Line spacing there is 0.3. If we change that to say 0.8, can you see that we've fixed that particular problem up? And that same difficulty is experienced down here in this text. So modify and match properties. We can click there and just match the properties, and you can see we've spaced that out. So changing the spacing and fixing that up is relatively straightforward. It becomes a little more difficult when we pick some of these symbols that have been used here. This has been brought in as a block with a block unit of millimetres. Its scale is 48, which is close in fact to a 1 to 50 scale. So the symbol itself is a symbol called ARBP35, which doesn't mean a lot to us, but it's been scaled up by a factor of 48. And if we look at this one is a scale factor, it's a purple plum shrub, a scale factor of 0.7. There's a massive difference in the scaling that you see here. And it's going to be difficult to use the library in gCADPlus. If we wanted to add any extra plants and we bring that plant in, we're going to insert it into the drawing. Our symbols will come in, if you're using the imperial system, they'll come in 3 foot wide, because in the imperial system we work with decimal feet as the base unit. And that's another difficulty with this drawing. It's units. If we go to format drawing units, you can see the units are set to architectural, and units to scale the inserted content are set to inches. So it's a difficult drawing to work with. It depends what you want to do with the drawing. You can associate a plant database file with the drawing in the usual way, and here is one. This is an example from the US, and you can see the pot size are reported in gallons, and I think here there's been a mix-up. Pots, I think that's the height. So it's just a matter of being aware of what's happening in the drawing, and depending on what you want to do with it. It's unusual in my hands because we've clearly got an entrance through here, but we're missing the actual footprint of the house. So it's just a little word of caution when you are converting drawings from the AutoCAD environment into gCADPlus.